I see FISU being the next step in my goals in wearing the Canadian flag. I think it's the possibility to be seen on a national stage. There's 12 people on the active roster and then 4 reserves. I was the top reserve to come up when someone dropped out. So I was preparing the whole time as if I was going, so that really helped. And yeah, I just got a call from my coach when someone dropped out and heading to training camp on the 5th. I've been training as if I was going the whole time so that when that phone call came, I would be ready to go. I've spent 5 years playing at the University of Ottawa, and I have grown as a player. I'm a more dynamic player. I have better view of the field, and I think through that experience playing in the QSSF, I've just developed and become a more dynamic athlete. I'd have to say my biggest role model would be all the girls that I've played with throughout my 5 years here. My teammates, they are the ones who push me through everything. They teach me, I feed off of them, and they only push me to be better. One of my strengths is being able to see the field and reading where the gaps are going to be. So I think I bring the knowledge of the game as well as a play-making possibility. So now that I'm graduated, I have a little more time to focus on my training. Coming in September, it'll be weird not coming back to training camp. But my next step for me is being invited to a Canadian training camp out in BC. And I am going to be able to totally focus on my training and continuing playing in the off season, which I've never been able to do because I always have university. I think it's going to be fast, stronger, faster, harder, and more finesse. So I think that's what we've been preparing for. It's going to be really great to have that experience to play different countries. Here we just play different universities, so that level of play is definitely up another level. Honestly, one of my favorite things at geegees is standing on the field singing the national anthem, and nothing's going to feel better than standing on the national stage wearing a Canadian flag or Canadian leaf, singing the national anthem next to a teammate. I guess I'm expecting to take away that next level. I've never experienced that. The highest I've ever played is provincial. So like I said before, the pace of the game is going to be totally different. To just kind of see where I am and where I need to be, where I can improve, and what I need to do to make the next step of the national team. My greatest achievement this year, I had the honor to be named a CIS First Team All-Canadian, and that's been my goal since coming into university, and I achieved the goal through my hard work, through my knowledge of the game, and I definitely would say that that is my biggest accomplishment so far.